Okay. So, guys, we have made it to day 3 now. Has anybody actually looked ahead and seen how many days are in this chapter? Who said it?
Me.
Yeah, Jake's looked ahead. I heard somebody else say it.
Me.
There are 8 days in this chapter, just 8. That means we are almost to the halfway point. So just giving you a heads up. Again, we're not having a test this week. Probably not going to have a test next week. But it could be the very first thing that next week. So be ready for that, guys. Just giving you a heads up. We may be a couple weeks out. I just wanted to go ahead and give you a heads up. So, Jack, what are we talking about, man, topic-wise?
Proving lines parallel.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah.
Proving lines parallel. It's a big thing there. Proving. That doesn't mean proofs. Does not mean proofs. Just giving you a heads up. Parallel. We know that. How many parallel lines, Tatum, do we usually have whenever we're looking at these problems? 2. 1 up top, 1 on the bottom, and then for a minute, what do we call that line that runs through?
Transversal.
I heard Riley say it first. She made sure she was loud and proud on that one. We know we got a transversal.
Please excuse the interruption. One last call. If you are sitting in this building and you have not had your picture made either yesterday or today, you need to go to the auditorium at this time. Thank you.
And like Taya said, we know we have 2 parallel lines. And so, guys, little flashback here. I'm going to let you go ahead and see if you can find the 4 missing angles at the top of this page. Little flashback from yesterday. So go ahead and try 1 through 4 for me. What do you think, man, for number 2? Yep.
Other angle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why is it not 100?
Because the other angle is the rubber is going the other way.
Okay. What kind of angles do we have here, Ethan?
Vertical.
If they were vertical, they'd be identical. No, they are supplementary. What's the relationship there? Which one of these 5 up top do we have here? Same side interior. There we go. How about let's go. There you go. There you go, Ethan. Oh, great throw. That's left-handed. Cut me some slack. Let's go, Lucas. What'd you get for number 3, man? Yeah, because what kind of angles do we have here? They're not alternate at all. They're not on opposite sides of the transverse. Corresponding, yes, sir. You got it. Beautiful throw right here. Watch this. Boom. Right into the ground. We got Kinsey. How about number 4? 84, because what kind of angles are these? Yes, ma'am. Alternate interior angles. Beautiful. I'm not going to hit Angel in the face. Check this out. That wasn't a half bad throw, actually. A little short. Not bad. And so, guys, the bottom of this page looks really, really tedious and complex. It is super, super simple. Jake, would you care to just read us that first check mark, man?
If 2 lines in a column cut by the same person in certain conditions, then the lines must be parallel.
Guys, this entire bottom half of the page is just saying, hey, if the conditions are right, we have parallel lines. If you have a plane being cut by a transversal, 2 lines are in that and certain conditions are met, those lines are parallel. That's all this is going to be saying. Now let's look at some conditions. These are going to look pretty familiar. Jack, what's that first condition we could have here?
Corresponding angles.
Hey, corresponding angles. Would you care to maybe give us a pair of those over here from the right?
Yeah. 3 and 7.
Sure, 3 and 7. And so, how do you know those are corresponding, by the way? One of them is what, and one of them is what?
We're on the same side.
On the same side.
One's interior, one's exterior.
Beautiful. Couldn't have said it better myself. As I hit Ethan in the face.
That was terrible.
Just kidding. I don't know what happened. That was on target.
Atrocious.
And then it just kind of sailed right. So here's the thing, though, Bree. What did we say? If our conditions are met, then what do we know about the lines? They must be, yeah. What do you guys want to call our two parallel lines right here? Jake, give us a letter for this top line and this bottom line. Yeah. Pick your favorite two letters. What was it?
J and L.
J and L. I can't imagine why J would be your favorite letter. So then if 3 equals 7, we know angle J is parallel to angle L. Why would you choose a letter that looks just like the parallel sign? Why'd you do that to me, Jay? So we know if the conditions are met, our lines must be parallel. How about next one? Let's go Dakota Sims. What are you thinking for number 2? One and 8 would be a good choice. If you did 2 and 7, that'd be great too. If angle 1 equals angle 8, then J is going to be parallel to angle L. Yep. So if our hypothesis is true, then that's the conclusion we can come to. And guys, I'm going to give you a chance. Try numbers 3 and 4 for me. Let me hook you up, Dakota. So try number 3 and 4. Be very careful on 4. I'm sorry, on 3. Be very, very. What are you thinking, David, for 3 and 4? 4 and 6 for same side. I agree. And what's that mean? If we have two angles that are same side that add up to be 180, then what can we say about line J and line L? Same thing we've said for the past two, which is, this is how I get to catch people who are sleeping. What's up? Well, by sleeping, I mean maybe not paying attention. Riley, let them know.
Huh?
Say it again. Parallel. And how about alternate interior? Justin, what are you thinking? 3 and 6. I like it. Same thing there. And again, we talked about this yesterday, guys. Number 5, 2 lines are perpendicular to the same line. I'm not really going to go into that. That just means that if you have a transversal cutting through one parallel line, or one line making a 90-degree angle, and that line is parallel to that line, then they're going to make two 90-degree angles. Now, Dakota, ask me the question you said a second ago. What do you notice? What kind of theorems do we have on these 4? Converse. I want to throw it back, guys, to day 1. If you'll let me. Stay with me here. I'm sorry, day 2. What was always the hypothesis to all of these, Angel? What did all of these start off with? If 2 lines are parallel, then these angles are congruent, right? What if we're trying to prove that 2 lines are parallel, though? We want that to be in the conclusion, don't we? So we don't go with the regular theorem. What do we have to do to get the parallel lines into the conclusion? You have to flip it. In other words, we don't do the regular theorem. What do? What lets us flip? Converse.
I need a bit for that one.
I've already gotten you a mitt, right?
No, you haven't.
Have I?
No.
Man, you've been killing it today. I do need to hook you up with a mitt. Right. Oh my goodness. I can never trust you again.
You were actually going to.
And that was my one good throw too. I can't believe it. Unbelievable. Can't believe it. So that's why we use converse here, because if we're trying to prove that lines are parallel, we got to flip things around. So what I'm going to let you guys do as I answer the door. So guys, 2 things here, and I'm going to let you partner up if you'd like to on these. But before you partner up, make sure you know what you're doing here. Let's go, Hunter. What are the 2 things they're going to have us do on this page 2? Yeah, they make the 2 lines parallel to one another. So we need to classify each angle pair, and that will help you set up a problem to solve defined X. So go ahead, guys. I'm going to give you the next, let's go 5 minutes to work on these. By the way, guys, we'll say that is 12x plus 14. I know that's kind of hard to see there, but yeah.
Actually, a pineapple. But not.
So alternate interior for 1, corresponding for 2. Alternate interior for 3, alternate exterior for 4, How about last two? Let's go.
I bet we got number 4.
What's up?
I bet you got number 4.
Well, I've already done number 4.
I mean, number 5.
Yeah. Who do you think?
I bet you got number 5.
You think Ethan's got it, Big Ethan? Go ahead, man. What do you think for number 5? What's up?
I don't know. I added them. That's what we don't want to
Yeah, because what kind of angles do we have? Absolutely. So we set them, we add them up and set it equal to 180 because they're supplementary angles. For sure, for sure.
Mine, we don't have that question.
Do you not?
No, we have a totally different.
Well, hot dang. Let's take a look.
God dang.
Yeah, you do. That's my old answer key. This is fun, and we get to work on this one together.
You tore it up, Tommy.
Forgot I updated that one.
You tore it up.
Tommy.
No, I was right.
Well, that's not the right problem. Why would you write down the wrong problem here?
I was
So
right.
we're thinking same side interior. That's all right. You know how to do it, Press. You don't need that. It's literally just setting angles equal to each other and solving for x. So same side interior. Go ahead, Ethan. We got x plus 2 plus 3x minus 6 equals 180. What did you do first?
5 like 10.
Yep. X and 3x gives you.
4.
How about Ethan 2 and negative 6?
Minus 4.
Minus 4. And of course, I know you added 4 over.
Yep.
And then what did you get when you divided by 4?
46.
46. I like it.
That going down. Oh.
Now, of course, my last one is good. Here you go, Ethan. Let's go. How about, I've gone to everybody. I'll let somebody volunteer. Hey, Angel, go ahead. How about number 6?
Alternate interior.
Yep.
X equals 8.
Alternate interior and x equals 8.
Exactly what I.
Yes. Set them equal to each other. Way to go, way to go. Here you go.
That's good.
Hey, that one was actually perfect. I don't want to hear anything. And so I'm going to pause for just a second. I'm going to let you guys catch your breath. If you're ready, thank you, Ralph. You can flip over to the last problem today, and we are going to be done.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
Wow.
That is so good.
Thank you for that. So last problem.
Shut up.
And honestly, this one is not going to be, there's really not going to be any math on this one, guys. This is just going to test our knowledge here.
Just our skills mills.
In fact, Jack, tell us what kind of skills mills are going to be tested here. Just got to read those directions for us.
Oh, okay. For answer,
At the very top.
given the following information, classify each angle pair and then determine which lines, if any, are parallel, period. State the postulate or theorem that justifies your answer, period.
So guys, no math, but how many parts does each question have here?
2.
6.5.
3. Number 1, classify each angle pair. Is it alternate interior? Are they corresponding? Step 2, determine which lines are going to be parallel based off the situation we're looking at. So for example, on number 1, I'll do one of these with you, then I'm going to turn you loose. Let you guys flex. Look at number 1 for me, guys. Let's go, Jake. Help me out on number 1, man. If we have angle 3 equals angle 7, 3 equals 7. Turn your paper a little bit.
Alternate interior.
Yeah, check it out, guys. Kate, if you turn your paper, these are actually alternate interior. You can see that better with these 2 parallel lines. So 3 and 7 are alternate interior. What kind of lines are we using to make that justification here? What are our 2 parallel lines? Here's A with 7 and B with 3. And then last thing, guys, what theorem lets us, or what converse of a theorem lets us state that this is true? If it's converse of the, yeah, and you can abbreviate that. You can go converse, alt, interior, or alternate. Yeah, you can put it like that. So alternate interior angles. That leads us to say that if that's the case, A and B are parallel, and we can state that because of the converse of the alternative interior theorem, or alternative interior angle theorem. And so what I'm gonna let you guys do, we have 3 justifications here. Or I'm sorry, 4 justifications here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. I just need you to do these 3 things for me. And we will be done for the day. Homework is gonna be this practice multiple choice.
That is one.
And here in about 5 minutes, I'm gonna put up the answers if you want to check them. But I'm gonna come around and help you guys in the meantime. So homework is just gonna be this practice MC. Again, 3 things. 1, 2, 3.
What's this like?
Postulate. That's the only one that's a postulate. The rest are theories. Yeah.
Wrong, it's A to B.
Yes, because 9 is on line A and 11 is on line B. These are the 2 parallel lines that make up this relationship.
Didn't you say ML?
I was just saying, no, I never said ML.
Oh, I didn't know.
Angle 2 and angle 16 are very clearly alternate exterior. One of those is on line L, one of those is on line M. So line L and line M are parallel. And that is based off the converse of the fact that we have some alternate exterior angles. This next one's my favorite. Number 4 is my favorite.
We'll just show it to them.
Okay, well, why don't I do that then? Bada boom!
That's how I knew it.
Yeah, angle 4 and angle 13, Mackenzie, have no relationship. They're like me and my ex, we don't talk anymore. So 4 and 13, outside of these angles. Parallel line, exterior, exterior. There's no such thing as 2 exteriors.
No such thing as same side exterior.
Exactly, no such thing as same side exterior. We have alternate exterior, we don't have same side exterior. You'd like to see that one. We have same side interior, and it kind of gave the game away whenever it said they added up to 180. That's the only one that does add up to 180. And we know that's dealing with line L and line M. L and M. 5 and 12. 5 is on line L, 12 is on line M. So don't forget, homework is on the multiple choice, and that will be that for the day. Homework, practice multiple choice.